Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing episode number 3 of No Money Spent series, where obviously I build a team spending no money to go into Unlimited and try to basically build a team that can succeed online effectively without spending any money. And as y'all can see, we have a gaping hole at our power forward position right now. And I guess y'all can assume what that hole is for, and it's going to be for Galaxy OPAL Kevin Garnett, who we will be completing and adding to our team in today's video. As y'all can see, we've also added 2 new players since the last episode, OG Ananobi and Jetty Osman, 2 new guys to slot into the squad as well. And I mean, my starting 1 through 3 on my team is all spotlight players. My starting 4 is going to be spotlight players. My starting 5 is going to be a spotlight player, and then 3 of my bench players are also spotlight players. So 8 of my 10 guys are going to be spotlight players, and that just goes to show how rewarding these spotlights can really be, especially for a no money spent player. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 10,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's finish up this last challenge that we have to complete for KG. So I will tell you all this. I had my boy Mini Coach help me a little bit with these spotlights yesterday. He completed a few teams for me, which definitely made this a little bit easier for me to get these last couple teams for KG done, because I've had to work the last couple days. Been very, very busy, so I did appreciate him helping me out just a little bit with that. But we've done the vast majority of it ourselves, and obviously it's been a heck of a grind. So let's finish this off and let's see what we can get. Obviously we're gonna get West Sunset, and then we'll be able to complete and get KG, win the game without letting the other team reach 20 rebounds. This is not one of the easier challenges, to be completely honest, but let's hop into it, let's get her done, and let's get ourselves Kevin Garnett. All right, so we're up 48 to 16. I think they only have 7 or 8 rebounds totally. This has been such an easy challenge. I've heard this challenge is hard, but I did not struggle with it myself personally. And part of that is just because Wesley Person's a god. He's literally scored 47 of my 51 points in this game. But I mean, as y'all can see, they got what? Yeah, they got 7 rebounds total. We had a lot more than them, or 8 rebounds, I should say. But my strategy was basically just to keep my defender between West Unseld and the basket the whole time. Let them shoot. They missed a ton of shots, and obviously their percentage was very, very poor. And we got the vast majority of the rebounds, only 2 offensive rebounds to 15 defensive, and then just score on offense with 15 to 20 from 3, 18 to 25 from the field. So very, very efficient. So that made it super easy for me to not give up very many field goals or very many rebounds, because we got all of our own defensive rebounds. It didn't really give up the offensive rebounds, and then we just didn't miss very many shots on the offensive end of the court. As long as you do that, you're not going to give up a lot of rebounds, and it's going to be very hard to lose this challenge. So we were able to complete that one. That was the last challenge, obviously, that we had to complete, and that is going to reward us with Wes Unseld, in addition to the last captain piece right here that we need for Kyrie Irving in the Eastern Conference. And then obviously getting Kyrie and Andrew Wiggins will reward us with Kevin Garnett, who is the best power forward in the game, and I'm super, super excited to try the card out in Unlimited. Not going to badge him out today or anything like that, but I may wind up adding badges and shoe to him like I did with Michael Olowokandi, just to maximize the card as much as possible. But I think he's going to be absolutely incredible, and I'm super excited to try him out in my team Unlimited today. I've also got to decide what pink diamond I want to get. I think the pink diamond I'm going to get, to be completely honest. We just redeemed Kyrie Irving right there. Beautiful. Love that. And then we can lock this one in and get ourselves Galaxy Opal Kevin Garnett, the final reward. Let's go, man. Big grind. Less than a week into the No Money Spent series, and we have ourselves a Galaxy Opal Kevin Garnett. You love to see that. And then we have one more pink diamond we can get as well, which we might as well redeem. I think I might just get Wes Unseld so I can do a YouTube gameplay with him, because I haven't seen gameplay on the card, and I haven't had an account with the card on it, so I might do gameplay with him just to try him out. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because none of these players actually make my team. This is one of the weaker divisions for sure. Del Curry's okay, DeAndre Hunter's okay, but not a great release. Wes Unseld's a card I haven't seen gameplay on, so I kind of want to try him out. And yeah, we're not going to throw him in the lineup though, because I don't think he's got a spot over Willis Reed, and obviously our starting power forward spot is occupied. Now, Kyrie Irving, does he have a spot in the team? Even though he's a Galaxy Opal, I legitimately do not believe, for me personally, he's better than Dennis Johnson or even Diamond Tyreek Evans, because of the lack of size and the lack of slashing ability that Kyrie does possess. So for me personally, I'm actually not going to throw him in the lineup, but if y'all want to see Kyrie, let me know in the comment section down below. I can add him to the team, use him in future games. But for today, the focus is going to be on Mr. KG, Kevin Garnett, and trying him out in my team Unlimited, seeing if we can add another win or 2 to our record. And yeah, very, very solid start. We also have, as y'all can see, a pretty significant amount of MT. I mean, 195,000 MT. We got a few things selling here on the auction house from other spotlights and stuff. And then, I mean, outside of that, we have what? I think I could sell my Search Ibaka. Like I have 1 or 2 more cards I can sell, but outside of that, there's not a lot of stuff left in my collection that I can sell. I pretty much have sold the vast majority of everything. This is unauctionable Bob Surin, Marc Gasol's on my team, the Eclipse. I'll keep Wesley Person for future offline grinding and stuff. So there's really not a lot that I can do, to be completely honest, in terms of grinding and stuff to complete left right now. I mean, I can grind the out of orbit stuff, which I may or may not do. We'll see. I may focus more on grinding the out of orbit stuff off video, although that may be the next episode if I decide to get Ray Allen. But for the time being, I really think the only thing we have left to do is to hop into my team Unlimited and try out our new squad and Kevin Garnett. We got 200 KMT plus after I sell everything, so we could potentially add some new players, but for now we're just going to stick with mainly the Spotlight team, and we're going to try out KG on Unlimited. So let's hop into it, see what we can do with Mr. Kevin Garnett. All right, we have the better team. SGA, Bradley Beal, Klay Thompson, Jaren Jackson Jr., Joel Embiid. That's one of the things about this being a new account, is that we're actually going to match up against teams until we get higher up in skill-based matchmaking. We're probably going to match up against some pretty easy teams and opponents that aren't that great at this game. Not to be disrespectful to anybody I play, but that's just kind of the way it is when you start a new account. Like, these are my first Unlimited games of the year. This is my 3rd Unlimited game of the year on this account. So with that being said, we're probably not going to match up against a lot of great squads. And that's nice for now, but there is going to come a point where we're going to start matching up against a lot harder teams. But look at KG, first possession, pick and pop, green light. Definitely gonna be a KG showcase in today's video. He may not do everything. This isn't an actual KG gameplay. I already uploaded one of those. It's a good shot by my opponent. Green's at 6%. I'll give credit where credit is due. But KG is definitely the star of the show today. He's the final reward for these spotlights. Obviously a big deal to add the card to the team, and I'm excited that we were able to add him today. He's not really a point guard type player or anything, but he does actually have somewhat decent sigs, so he can move. I say somewhat decent. He has very good sigs. He can move very, very well at the power forward position. So we're going to try to run some stuff through him today as well. Why is Klay Thompson guarding the center? I don't care. I'm going to take my easy dunk, and we're going to take ourselves a quick 5-3 lead. Think we should be able to win this game relatively comfortably, assuming this dude isn't some sort of hidden demon. But I will say the meter that he had on the first possession, even though he greened it, kind of gives me a good feeling about this game for sure. And I really like this team. We have a lot of defense on the court. Everybody on the court is really a great defender, which is super nice. Play this, KG. Okay, Bradley Beal's got 5 points so far. He's cooking with Brad Beal. I respect it. Let's get right back into our pick and pop here, though. KG comes set me a screen. Beautiful. Attack the rim. Dennis Johnson hit the pop. Catch. Drag back. Go by Jaren. Can we get by Jaren? Jaren's actually playing some D. I respect it. Get out of the paint, OG. We're about to get 3 seconds on OG at Anobi. We're struggling a little bit more than I expected to be completely honest. Hit the corner. One more. This dude's playing some defense. Okay, I see you, but this might be a tougher game than I thought. He's hooping right now. I'll give credit where credit is due. All right, so he's missed a couple shots in a row now. So I think we're starting to gain a little bit of control in the game. We still only have a 3-point lead. See if we can go get ourselves another bucket this possession. I just threw a terrible pass. Don't throw passes like that. That was such a baited pass. I don't know what I saw there at all, but we're struggling a tiny bit offensively so far. He's doing a better job offensive or defensively than he is offensively. Even that was kind of a bad pass, but let's attack the rim here. Yeah, oh, look at Andrew Wiggins. He's such a great slasher. I know his release isn't the best release in the game. It's just kind of decent, but everything else is so nice about this Wiggins card. The player build, the size, the slashing ability, the sigs are solid. I like this Wiggins card a lot. That's a guy I've actually considered adding, though, is Scottie Pippen. I know he's expensive, but that might be a card to potentially, if his price drops just a little bit more, he might be worth looking into for the No Money Spent team. I know he's expensive, and I don't really want to spend the majority of our MT right now, but it's a card that I'm at least interested in looking into. But good board by Olowokandi, getting it up to KG. KG, swing it over to the corner, catch Wiggins, back to Olowokandi. This should be a mismatch. I think we should be able to match that pretty easily. He's just too big for Bradley Beal, and now we're starting to control the game up by 7. So I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. All right, he just airballed, and oh, well, there we go. There's the quit right there. We boxed this dude on offense pretty badly. He could not score the ball after the first couple possessions, and that's a quick unlimited win in our first game. Let's keep it going into another one. All right, our second opponent. He's got Ben. Damn, length of phenom. He's got Ben. The rest of his team isn't OD or nothing crazy, but Ben Simmons at PG is going to be a tough matchup. Definitely going to put Wiggins on him. He's got a decent record as well, so might be a little bit of a sweat. We'll see. He's definitely got a very solid team, but honestly, I like my team matched up against his, with the exception of obviously him having Ben Simmons at point guard. As much as I did not mean to pass that there, I was trying to call a screen. I just fat fingered my icons or something. Oh no, not a good start. Automatically down 2-0 after winning the tip. So you don't love to see that, but this might be a little bit of a tougher game. I mean, Ben Simmons is definitely pretty much a mismatch for my team, but I think we can do okay. We did get a little bit lucky there drawing that foul with Dennis Johnson. I think putting Wiggins on Ben, though, I think we can compete at least on the defensive end of the court. Dennis Johnson's a little bit small, as good of a defender as he is. I don't think he can hold Ben Simmons, so we're going to throw Dennis Johnson on Kobe, and we're going to throw Wiggins on Ben Simmons, and that should work out pretty well, I do believe. Let's see what we can get going on the defensive end of the court, though. We're going to make him show me with Ben as well. I know Ben can shoot, but we're definitely going to make him show me with Ben in today's video. Just not gonna just give him dunks every single play and let him blow by me and stuff. What is he doing? Looks like he's just trying to mash with Ben. I understand you got the 6'10 PG, but you got to know how to use him still. That's a tough shot, not going in. And we are going to secure the board. I wasn't sure if we were going to get that with OG, but it does look like we do secure the board there as well. I think I might need to badge out Mr. KG because obviously I like the release. I like a lot about the card, but got to put limitless range on him and a couple other things to really maximize his potential. But 4-2 lead after a disastrous start like those first 10 seconds or so were, I think we will take that. And again, I mean, I'm going to make him show me with Ben. I'm just going to play just close enough where we can get a little bit of a fake contest potentially. And he greened it. Hey, good shot. I didn't really contest there, and he greens it, so props to him. This is going to be a little bit of a sweaty game. This dude definitely at least kind of knows what he's doing if he's greening with Ben with a 63 ball. Nice safe dunk from Dennis Johnson, though. I love the fact he's got good safe dunks. Really makes him super good as a slasher in this game. But let's see what we can do on the defensive end. Good D by KG, contesting Ben at the rim. Love that. I might just put KG on ball. I don't know. I switched it to Anunoby, so we'll see if Anunoby can hold it down a little bit better than what Wiggins was doing to start off the game. But hit our pop here. Chill. Come back, KG. Set me another pick and pop. See if we can go get a safe dunk. Chill. Back out again. Backdoor Olawakandi. This should be a mismatch here. We should be able to get a standing dunk, I think, or a layup. Okay, not an A1, but it's going to be free throws. We do have a 9-7 lead. If we knock down these free throws, we'll have 11-7, and it does look like we should be able to knock down both free throws. So obviously, Ben Simmons is a tough matchup, but if we do what we can do defensively against him, I think we'll be just fine, because outside of Ben, doesn't look like he really has much of an offensive strategy to go with in this game. Oh my gosh, look at freaking OG. Good decision to put him on ball instead of Wiggins. Wiggins is a good defender, but nice shot by Dennis as well. OG Anunoby with a snatch block chase down on Ben Simmons. That was a crazy animation right there. And then we'll take it. That's a stop. I don't know. I would think Ben Simmons has break starter, and that pass was horrific, but we will take a free stop every single day of the week. Let's get right back into our pick and pop here and run some more offense with Dennis Johnson. Blow right by, walk back. Oh, cooked him. Got him. Yes, sir. Look at the nice little walk back into the burst to the rim. Dennis Johnson with 9 points already. He's hooping. KG's got 5. That's 14 of our 16 between those two guys. Definitely liking what I'm seeing so far from the team. Pinch to bump. Yes, sir. Good defense. Now get back. He's just trying to 5 out now. That's his strategy with Ben. He doesn't have an offensive strategy outside of Ben Simmons. If we box Ben, he's basically boxed as a whole. Look at the shot selection. I mean, if we box Ben, he's boxed as a whole, and we, even with a shorter PG, he can compete on a 2-guard. He can guard a 2-guard, and then it gets an and one. It's a lucky shot, though. I mean, I'm not too worried about this strategy this game, because I think we've got a strategy to stop his Ben Simmons. And outside of that, I mean, the offense that he has is definitely not impressing me so far. I mean, and we're up by 6 already, which is super nice. So let's get right back into our pick and pop with KG until he shows me that he can guard it consistently. We're going to keep going to the same thing pretty much every play. Chill, hit it, bail out to KG, drag back here, see if we can just get by him. We are going to be able to get by him, and KG's going to get himself another easy dunk. We're hooping right now. All right, 18-15 game. He's honestly had a couple of relatively lucky offensive possessions in a row, so I'm not too worried right now. Go to the rim. Dennis Johnson, can we get another safe dunk? Okay, he takes me out of the animation. We still get the layup to go. I love this card. I know he's not a great shooter, but he's got a decent release, and he does everything else so well. Still a 5-point lead. He's probably going to shoot this with Ben here. Okay, see if we can get back. KG, good defense. That's such a great rotation. They're bringing KG into the play. We get an anchor stop, and it's a 5-point lead going into the second quarter. Ben is tough to stop. There's no doubting that. But outside of Ben, he's not doing much on the offensive end of the court, so I think we got a really good shot to win this game, despite the fact that we're struggling just a little bit to stop Ben. He's a handful, there's no doubt about that, but he's also gotten lucky on a few offensive rebounds and things like that have given him some extra possessions, and yet we still find ourselves with a 5-point lead, so it could certainly be a lot worse. Oh, and now he brings in the bench, and the bench does not have Ben Simmons, so interested to see how he scores here. He's even got Embiid. His bench actually isn't that good, to be completely honest. I don't know. This team is not like crazy besides Ben, but see if we can can play some defense. He's just trying to run around me. His whole goal offensively is just to 5 out and run around me every single possession. Like, that is a terrible take. Please get the board. Thank you. He doesn't have an offense, to be completely honest. I'm not impressed by anything he's doing outside of just trying to run to the rim with Ben Simmons. And then he gets a fluke stop. This is frustrating. Oh, bad, terrible pass, though. I mean, I'm telling y'all, man, there's not a lot here. I know he's getting lucky with some buckets and things with Ben, but there's not a ton to worry about, I don't feel like. Normal fade me, Andrew Wiggins from the corner, green light, 8-point lead. I think we're going to start to take control. Good bump, Wiggins. Yes, sir, baby. We needed that. It's a good stop after we didn't score that possession. Stop, pop, Wiggins wide open for 3. Green light, big shot, 11-point lead. And I mean, look at this dude's offense. I really feel very, very comfortable at this point. We got ourselves an 11-point lead. It's literally come up here on a 5 out every single possession and try to run around me. And if he doesn't get around me, he basically has no offense. Okay, that was actually a great pass, so maybe I should shut up. But he didn't green it, so we'll take it. That was one of his first actually quality plays by there. He caught me looking with KG, but luckily Wiggins going to the rim. Can we finish it? Okay, we get a little lucky. Missed the dunk, but it still managed to go down. So we will take that. And he's also got his takeover meter high enough to where we can activate that. So we're gonna wait till he's back on the offensive end of the court, and then we're gonna activate takeover with Wiggins. Bait off here, play that. Oh, what am I doing? He can't shoot. I don't know what I'm doing on offense, though. On defense, I helped down with the hash. I can't help down with the corner as well. I could let him throw the same pass 2 times in a row. Go dunk on somebody, Wiggs. Yes, sir. Slashing take. Wiggins is hooping, and we're dominating this game right now. All right, this dude is boxed. I'm not gonna lie. That was not a good shot he just shot with Bam. I know it showed as an open. And then transition take foul. I wouldn't be shocked if we get ourselves another quit relatively soon, to be completely honest, because I think we're basically in complete control of this game at this point. But he hasn't gotten out of here yet, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But Dennis Johnson, let's get our pick and roll here with Wiggins. Let's just let him set the screen so he can slip to the rim and get himself a dunk. That's exactly what I wanted right there. Nice little 2-man game there with Wiggins. He's got takeover. We got to take advantage of it, getting ourselves another dunk. And at this point, we are just in control of the game. Like, he has nothing going. That's actually he got to the rim there, but he didn't go up. And then look at the Hoff anchor, Dennis Johnson. That's what having a 6'4" PG with Hoff anchor looks like. They can compete on the interior in a way that most PGs just are not going to be able to. But bad play by me there, honestly. I think he might be out of here regardless, though. It doesn't matter, even with the turnover. I think we got ourselves a second quit, and I think I'm going to call it there for the unlimited gameplay in today's video. The next episode, I think, is going to focus more on trying to finish the out-of-orbit stuff, or at least catch up on the out-of-orbit stuff, because Ray Allen's going to be available this Thursday, and I think there's actually a decent shot that he plays on my team. Like, if they change his SIGs and make him really good, he could be a great option at the shooting guard position, but I'm also going to need a bigger PG if I do that, so we'll have to figure that out as well. But with that being said, 2 impressive unlimited wins. Again, the team is playing really, really well so far, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing. KG was great. Wiggins and Dennis Johnson were really, really good in today's game as well, and we're over 200,000 MT with Ibaka selling, with having a really good squad already. Like, we got a good chunk of MT. We got ourselves a really, really solid team. Big fan of where this series is looking so far, so gonna go work on Ray Allen next, and I think after we get Ray Allen, I mean, I don't know, sky's the limit for this team. Would love to see prices drop a little bit for some of the top cards, though, so I can maybe add a couple guys from the auction house, but right now that may not be totally possible. But with that being said, we got a lot to do in this out of orbit stuff to catch up for Ray Allen. But that is going to do it for this 3rd episode. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.